Hey, Shalom, Shalom, Akim. It's your brother Ratiza Allah from GMS London Camp. First and foremost, want to give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings unto the hopeful and sincere elect. Just want to do a quick upload, brother. Put this up in a group chat a couple minutes ago regarding these banks, man. That's ruled by the wicked elite, these banking elites. Funny enough, central banks, and how they were trying to implement this digital system that we're talking about as a new form of buying and selling, man, which is going to lead to the MOT to the B. An implantable device that's going to be the new way of transactional, financial transactions being taken place, man. You just had 159 countries that's trying to basically take on a new BRICS payment digital platform, trying to endorse it, and that's going to be a worldwide thing. Regarding the SWIFT digital payments, now they want to use the BRICS Pay, as a new digital payment for their monetary systems, for trading and all that. And basically omit or stop using the American dollar, the petrol dollar, because that's the world reserve currency still at the moment. But all these countries basically are trying to alleviate themselves from the pressure of that debt note called the FRN note or the American dollar, as because it's plummeting the whole market, society, and all of that, so on and so forth, like Japan and China and so on and so forth, that's bought all their debt. So, as the scripture says in Jeremiah the 50th chapter, 51st chapter, Babylon was once a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of the wine, and now the nations are mad. Let every one of them go back into their own countries. So all these countries that was once dealing with that whore that sitteth upon many waters, regarding the trade, are basically trying to deal with their own monetary systems. So that's prophecy being fulfilled. And America's going to be ultimately destroyed by ICBM missiles in the act of World War III, which we're leading slowly but surely into. So this still here that the brother put up, says negative interest rates and the war on cash, because everything's going to go to a cashless society. It's not going to be a cash society no more like it is currently. It's going to go digitalized. So everything's going to be cashless like they got it over there in Sweden. They don't deal with cash no more. They've been dealing with digital currencies and biometrics and so on and so forth for a few years now, and so the whole world is going to be under that whole dimension, so to speak. So this is with all money being electronically money, says one can already predict the questions raised by the PR, public relations department, it says, of central banks, and keenly picked up by the mainstream media. So the ESO's touting this. It says, how could one increase the security and safety of his digital money? And that's what it's all about: convenience, man, safety, security, so to speak. But all behind the scenes, it's really about enslaving the people, having control over the populace, man, and knowing what they're spending their money on, and knowing where their transactions are coming in and going out to, and by the wicked elite. It says, what if one loses one's direct debit card? It says, no doubt some bright Bank of England spark, it says, or else any of the talking heads in the media, it says, will suggest when we should adopt the techniques long practiced with our pets. And some just like, something should strike epiphany in your mind when it talks about practicing with our pets. You had your guy Bishop Nate, or he's named King Nate now, or General Nate, wherever he goes under, title that he goes under, was talking about, how the microchip was for your pets, to find where's my dog and all that, making fun of the fact that these Edomites, these so-called white people, look at the people of the world, they call them goyim first and foremost. They look at the people as cattle, as pets, and they want to basically stamp their approval on them. Basically they want to implant their animals, man, their like cattle, like pets, basically. So it says the long techniques practiced with our pets, namely of implanting microchips under the skin. So that's what they was doing with the pets. And that was just target practice for what they ultimately wanted to do to the whole human race, man. They started with the pets, and now they're moving to the human race. They want to bag and tag, everyone that's on the face of the planet, man, woman, and child. It says, namely of implanting micro C-hips under the skin as our money of the future. So there you go. There's the forecast of the future by the wicked elite. But as prophecy says, buying and selling, that's going to be the new form of buying and selling, by having a microchip implant under your skin as our money of the future. So what the hell is Nate talking about, man? General Nate, Bishop Nate, whatever the hell that guy's name is, man. King Nate, you know. I call him Jake Nate, the Snake Robinson, man. As the apostles always used to say back in the day. You know, because that guy slivers, man. And he's a slithering serpent, man, prophet. That stoppeth his ear. You know, a deaf adder that stoppeth his ear, because he keeps changing up the scriptures every damn couple of weeks and months, man. That guy is a hypocrite to the 10th power, man. It says, whether this spells progress, readers need to decide. Salakia, and readers need to decide for themselves. So Esau's touting this technology, man. It says the techniques practiced with our pets, and that's what they was doing. They were bagging and tagging, you know, putting microchips in them, your animals, your dogs, and all that. I remember when the RCPCA was putting it out, making it a law, you know, that you had to, you know, basically put C-hips in your animals, or they're likely to be taken away from you. You know, it was threatening the public and all that, basically, you know, that fear mongering. But you know, I had a dog and I didn't put no C-hip in it, you know. At the time I was considering it, but the Lord put the spirit on me not to put no damn C-hip in my animal, man. And now I know why. That's the spirit, man. But my friend, he put a couple chips or whatever. He had a couple dogs, so he ended up putting C-hips and, you know, both of them and so on. But I didn't put no C-hip in my dog, man. The Lord just put in my spirit not to do that. And now I know why, man. Because this is all about the mark of the beast. You know, and this was back in the day, so to speak. And years later, look what these devils are trying to implement around the four winds now. You know, they're looking at people like pets, man. Now they want to tag you like and have you walking around like a walking antenna, so they can track and trace you wherever you are on that planet Earth. So I'll read that last bit again. It says, we'll then suggest we should adopt the techniques long practiced with our pets, namely of implanting micro C-hips under the skin as our money of the future, man. So what more proof do you need that the microchip or the MOT to the B is the RFID C-hip technology, man? What more fucking proof do you need, man? You guys are, you know, playing around with the prophecies and all that. Basically, it's either the Lord ain't dealing with you, or you sold the Lord out, man. You took a bag, you know, like the old school ICGJC did, you know, Comfy. He took the bag. Now you got IUIC and all that. They're taking the bag, obviously, because they're pushing the same Roman Catholic type doctrine that they Comfy was pushing before he got taken out, you know. The IUIC is the Israelites United in Catholicism, man, you know, or Israelites United in confusion, as Apostle Elder Tahar said, because that's what they're pushing, Catholicism, man. You know, they sold out, they took the bag. It's obvious they took the bag, man, because they're just hard-headed, and their leader is basically this straight manipulator, man, and he knows what he's doing, you know. So anyway, proof's in the pudding, man. And when these devils implement it and make this mandatory, that's when a lot of people are gonna, you know, be scratching their heads. You know, a lot of these Israelites, you know, are gonna be scratching their heads, not knowing what the hell to do, bugging the hell out. But you've been warned, man, from the apostles and elders of Great Millstone for many years. Don't take the C-hip technology, because that's the MOT to the B. You know, and we're gonna continue to say it until it comes to pass. Revelations 13:15 says, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Because the image of the beast is talking about this new digital system, man. The new world order that these devils want to, you know, put in place. This cash society right now, they want to make it cashless, which is ultimately the new world order, man, you know. And it's the mantra following the image of the ancient Roman Empire, you know, and them having control over the whole known earth right now as we speak. It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many would not worship the image of the beast should be killed. So that's part of the depopulation, and that's another major thing these Edomites, these so-called white people, the banking elite, are, you know, touting, you know, depopulation, man, cutting down the numbers, so to speak, the culling, as they call it, man, because they want a specific number of people that are making and basically endorse this new technology, man, this new way of living and buying and selling. You know, they want to cut the numbers down. So there's going to be a lot of, you know, dead bodies, basically. A lot of people that are going to turn up dead that are basically the resistors as well. They don't want to, you know, endorse this new world order. And that includes the prophets, man, because we definitely endorsing this madness, man. And that's why Revelations 24 is going to take place. A lot of certain men are going to be beheaded. They're going to be put in concentration camps and so on and so forth. And Esau's going to be trying to, enforce the people to take this, this by draconian legislation and, enforcement by his martial law troops to endorse this new way of so-called living, this new world order, man. This new dystopian order with a sea-hip implant. And a lot of people are going to be killed in the process, man. It says, and he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark, a physical mark, man. It says in their right hand or in their foreheads, yeah. So that's exactly what that is a physical mark, Charagma, and it's going to be implanted underneath your skin. That's that mark that it's talking about. This ain't talking about no spiritual mark or sin or anything, in all its forms. That's BS, man. Because if it's sin in all its forms, everyone on this earth is already condemned and doomed. Because we all, falling short of the glory of the Lord. We all committed sin in the eyes of the Lord, man, one way or another. Because we can't keep the laws perfect in this society. So I don't know what IUIC is talking about. The mark is sin in all its forms, because we all committed sin. And it can't be Christianity or any of these false religions, because, everyone would be condemned, because you got all these religions on the face of the earth. And everyone's in these mega churches and under these, in the world and all of that. The only people that ain't part of that world is the men of the Lord, that's part of the hopeful elect, because we're not of this world. So that the mark is not a spiritual thing, it's a physical thing, man. It says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Yeah, so you won't be able to buy and sell unless you have this new form of buying and selling transactionally with an implant underneath your skin. That's what this article's talking about, man. That's what this article's portraying. That's what the media is going to be touting and pushing. The witchcraft media, they're going to be pushing this. And they're going to have the celebs pushing this, that you should take an implant underneath your skin and it's going to be the money of the future, That's exactly what these devils want, man. It's about having total control over the populace, man, Over the goyim, as they call the people, So that's exactly what the mark of the beast is, man. It's a physical thing. And these devils are getting ready to, come down with great wrath, man, because they know that they have but a short time, They know they ain't got a lot of time left. They're fast tracking this MOT to the beast system, man. They're fast tracking it, and everything's changing as we speak, man. So you definitely got to keep our eyes, man. This is why the Lord said, "Watch us where to spray," and keep warning His flock of the times, the perils, the set perils that are about to be unleashed. So anyway, with that, I give all praises and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakach Wadash, and Shalom to the hopeful and sincere elect.